Paul Evans here from nicheology.com with another edition of the Prophet Letter. We got a new puppy. Not that I was crazy about getting one, but our other puppy, actually not puppy, but full-grown, 13-year-old, passed away just a few weeks ago. My son, who's 16, said, "Dad, I want to get another puppy." Well, against my better judgment, we did it. And anytime you take anything on new, whether it is a business or whether it is a dog, there are going to be challenges, especially with a puppy, because there's a lot of training to do, and she's already gotten sick, already at the vet. So right out of the gate, there's been issues. Sometimes when we're looking at business, we think everything's going to be smooth. It isn't, but if we put in the time, the energy, the effort, guess what? Turns out extremely well. Hey, this Wednesday I'm going to be featured at Ziglar.com for their webcast, their Success 2.0 webcast, where I'm going to be sharing about how to make more so you can give more, so you can live more. In other words, impact income. So I'll be sharing that on their live webcast. At the Nicheology Prophet Letter, I've actually put the link there to the webcast. There's no replay. Sorry about that. It's just the way that it's done there. So if you can catch it live Wednesday afternoon, you're going to get a lot of tremendous value. So I'll actually be there at Ziglar, their corporation headquarters, and doing the webcast live from their studio. So join me Wednesday if you can. I got a question that came in, and it said, "Paul, how in the world do we make more sales when it seems like nobody's buying? When it seems like the economy's depressed? Or maybe it's seasonal sluggishness. You know, this time of year with the holidays coming up, sometimes sales slow down a little bit. So what can we do?" Well, let me give you 4 steps. Number 1, create a short report, something you sell for $7 to $10. Nothing that's outrageous, nothing that's in the 3-figure, 4-figure range, but something small. So that's step 1. Step 2 is to make sure that you load up your autoresponders for every person who buys. Every person who buys goes through a sequence of about 12 messages, and every message needs to match the product that you've already sold them. So you stay on a consistent focus. So you don't get out here and start saying, "Oh man, that's cool, and that's cool, and that's cool, and I'm just going to offer all that." But whatever your message is in that core report, then you make offers that match that message. The easiest way to do that, obviously, if you don't have your own set of products, is to do affiliate offers. So you want to set up 12 messages. And at the Nicheology Prophet Letter, I've got a lot more details about that in the article that accompanies this video. So make sure that you check that out. Step 3 is to actually unleash the product. Sometimes we do step 1, we create it, and then we get out there and get crazy and try to get it to the marketplace as quickly as possible. Make sure you've done step 2. You've got the messages in place, and then you unleash the product. Now, step 4 is something that is really optional. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. But that is you sell rights to your product. What are rights? Basically, you give someone else permission to sell your product. I'm not talking about private label rights. I'm talking about resale rights. So you may give 100 of your buyers the right to resell your product. So how much would you charge for that? Probably about $50. You're saying, "Paul, I don't know if $50 is worth it. I put in so much time, energy, and effort on this. I'm just not sure that I want to do that." But think about it this way. If you had 100 people out there selling your product, what's your product got? It's got your name on it. It's got your contact information. It's got your website. It possibly has other offers in it for other products that you sell. So it's a pretty good deal. Basically, you've been paid for other people to advertise for you. So think about that. Give that a little bit of thought, and that would be step 4. And then finally today, I want to remind everybody who's a Nicheology member, we've got the Q&A live today at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're a Nicheology member, go ahead and enter your questions right now. And if you're not a member, hey, why don't you join today? It's just $4.95 just to try it out. It'll be the best decision you've ever made for your online business. Well, as always, success is not an accident. Be blessed.